thank you very much for that, and it's possibly a career-limiting move to say that to somebody like me. But I would like to say what a pleasure it is to be here, and I'd like to thank Cash for inviting me to speak. But our relationship with salt has always been a troubled one, and today, as many of you will know, we're paying the price for that relationship. As our understanding of the human body has grown, so has our realisation of salt. And the wonderful thing, you know, about being a minister is that if you're a minister, you find that somebody writes you these speeches, which you get a chance to approve beforehand and add your own bits in. But there's always sort of interesting facts that you didn't know. And one of them is about, I've got here, is about an American fast food chain called Chili's. Anybody heard about this? Yes, there's a lady from the National Obesity Forum is nodding her head. It's pretty unremarkable in many ways. It's largish. It's large, sold by an outlet called Jalapeno Smokehouse Ranch Burgers. But it has in it 16 grams of salt just in the one burger, and we should maybe be thankful that we're not at that stage. And awareness is so important to raise, and so this reception is an important opportunity, not necessarily just to thank people for the work that they do, but also to increase understanding and make sure that message gets through. I think it's true to say that more people now know about the effect that salt will have on their health. I think the vast majority of adults are aware, but what we have to continue to do is to continue to press that message home. And of course, men have a greater problem with salt than women. As David said, 2008 cardiovascular disease called 1/5 of premature deaths in men, and that's twice the rate as it is in women. But as a result of action by industries, consumers and pressure groups, the UK has been successful. We've reduced people's average daily intake by 1 gram to 8.6. So we should make a point of celebrating where there are successes, and that's already preventing thousands of deaths and saving the NHS £47 million a year. And certainly Cash should, as I say, be proud of that achievement as having been one of the driving forces behind that reduction. But I know that many of you here today are keen to build on that and to work with the department in a much more collaborative way. And through the responsibility deal, dozens of organisations, including suppliers, caterers, manufacturers, retailers and NGOs, including Cash, have taken advantage on the challenge to basically reduce by 1 gram the amount of salt people eat daily. And I'm pleased to note that Morrison's, and I think Waitrose are here as well, David, I think they got to mention the Co-op and Sainsbury's, some of those that are here today, and were some of the first to sign up to that pledge. Working together is absolutely vital, not least because 75% of the salt that we eat is already in the food that we buy without even thinking about it. So apart from the salt cellar on your table, bacon, sausages, sauces, the kind of foods that we get at supermarkets are all in salt, and it isn't easy to reduce salt in some products, but it's also not impossible. So we're very pleased to see the steps that manufacturers are making to reduce salt, and that is just the first step. We want as many groups as possible to think about what they can do to help. It's fantastic to see so many organisations, and it's fantastic to give me the chance to thank all those people who've really done all that they can to make this a reality. So thank you all very much indeed, David.